We are back with another episode of All Things Football. And tonight, guys, we are talking Champions League. I have with me Sajid and Wasim. And my brother Sajid. It's been a tough week for you, my friend. Real Madrid kicked the hell out of the Champions League by a superior Manchester City side. You got knocked out, brother. Proper knocked out. Tell us, my friend, how are you feeling? And what are your thoughts about City progressing, and what does the future look like for Real Madrid?
Oh, you're rubbing it in nicely over there. No, but a job well done to Manchester City. Can take nothing away from them. Thoroughly deserved it. Pep Guardiola set his tactics up properly for the game, and especially the second half. I think it was even up until halftime. I think Madrid had plenty of opportunities, but they didn't take it. And on the night, Manchester City was superior, especially in the second half. They showed their class. Tactically, they were set up properly as well. Second half, they brought their wingers in, and that changed the dynamic of the game and took it away from Madrid. And once they got control of the game, we just knew that there was only going to be one outcome. But I must congratulate them. It's tough as a Madrid supporter because, you know, we had those glory days of Ronaldo and Bale and, you know, and Sergio Ramos as well was missing for the game. So, and so without all those characters, it's quite difficult.
I see you have a nice congratulations, a little banner there behind you. Are you congratulating Man City?
Yeah, I had to bring that in. It's actually congratulations from one of the children's birthday parties, but yeah, it can be for City as well, or for Madrid winning the league. Can be for anyone.
Are you missing Gareth Bale? Wasim, were Madrid missing Gareth Bale?
I think Madrid were missing Bale, Ramos, and a few others. Valverde should have started, but it was decided that he will remain on the bench until very late in the game. So I think they missed quite a few key players in terms of the experience that they bring to the team. And yeah, they just suffered with poor mistakes from Varane, who's usually very reliable, but he made some mistakes on the night, and City made sure they'd punish him. So congrats to City. I think they definitely deserved it. But yeah, another English team knocking out a Spanish team. I think that's showing to the superiority that the English league currently has in the Champions League. Two finalists last year, finalists the year before, and an English team knocking out one of the favourites from Spain. So that's my take on it. Sajid, what's yours?
No, I think, look, congratulations are in order. I think Spain have two representatives still in the form of Atletico Madrid, our sister club, and Barcelona as well. I think I'm sure we'll touch on that, but I wouldn't rule out the Spanish teams just yet. They always show year in and year out that they stand a chance. But I wish the English teams all the best, because the competition like this would be nothing without the challenge and that dynamic teams that come across every year or every 2 years who can challenge. And it seems like over the last few years it's been the Spanish teams, but we'd like some variety in the competition and other teams winning it as well. And definitely Premier League teams can win it, like Liverpool did last year. Then it bodes well for the competition. Riaz?
Sajid, you being very diplomatic. It's a change how you walk out the other night. But listen, guys, what does it mean for City going up against Lyon now in the quarterfinals? Because Lyon knocked out Juventus, they knocked out Ronaldo FC. They were burnt the other night. I heard some people saying that Ronaldo can't keep on doing it for Juventus, when the fact is that with Ronaldo in the team, Juventus have, they've regressed. I mean, they got knocked out of the Coppa Italia, they now knocked out of the Champions League. What does the future look like for Lyon? I mean, that was a statement victory over Juventus, and they come up against a tough City side next up.
I think Maurizio Sarri, he showed that he can manage Juventus by taking them to the league title, and they were so close. They had plenty of opportunities to go through. I mean, because it was a close game. I know Lyon went through, and it appears now that the Champions League is wide open because there could be a dark horse possible chance for them to win it. But Juventus, for me, are still a top club, and Ronaldo, he's at the age of 35, is still doing it. He scored a brace.
Wasn't doing it the other night, side.
Oh, there's fine margins, such fine margins, and one goal away, and people would have been saying, "Oh, the praise of Cristiano Ronaldo." So I think that it's just fine margins in football. So, but congratulations to Leon. They held their own, and these competitions are the accountability aspect is so high and so tough that Sari is no longer around. That's just the name of the game.
I think it's quite interesting that Andre Pirlo came in because he only joined the club as a coach. I think it was in the end of June, and now he's managing the first team. So I think it's quite interesting that he's made that quick jump, and they trust him for that. But yeah, who knows? Next year this time he could be out of a job again. So yeah, I think it's a very very fine line, as you say, and success and failure can be determined by a very quick incident. So yeah, I think good luck to him, but well done to Leon. I think it's good for the competition also to have a few dark horses in the competition, so that it's more exciting and less predictable because we don't want the same teams in the final every year. So I think it's great for the competition, especially.
Guys, talking about dark horses, Sajid, you brought up dark horses. Atalanta have been phenomenal this season. They've been scoring goals for fun in Serie A. They smashed Valencia out earlier in the tournament, and now they're coming up against PSG. For me, I wish Sal was here because I know Sal is very pro PSG, especially with Neymar there. But for me, if there's going to be a sort of a result that's going to shock Europe and shock the world, and it's going to be Atalanta knocking out PSG. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, look, I mean, PSG have never won a single game against Italian opposition, so there's an opportunity there for Atalanta to go on that omen. But I think they PSG just look formidable at the moment, and they have the likes of Kylian Mbappe up front, who's fit and playing well. Neymar as well there with him, and they seem to be gelling at the right time. And that's something this time around the competition you don't normally associate with the PSG. So the fact that they are gelling right now, the fact that they're coming together right now, it could just mean that this could be their year. And if they take the opportunities, you could see a PSG in a final of a Champions League this year, and that's never happened. So it will be tough. Atlanta have shown that they have the ability to play well, but I think this is a step too far for them.
I think I agree with that. Atalanta, they're free scoring, one of the most free scoring teams in Europe, but they're going to come up against a team that's got quality all around the pitch, not only up front, but they've got quality defenders and goalkeeper and so on. So I think it's going to be a tough game for Atalanta. I think it's probably going to be one step too far. So I disagree with you, Riaz. I don't see an upset in this game. I see an upset probably in one of the other games, but I see PSG marching on to the semis.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think PSG are going to go through, but if there's ever a result that I want to go the underdog way, then it's going to be this one. I think definitely for PSG, this is a great time, greater time than ever for them to progress in the Champions League and to really stake a claim to win the tournament outright. We've also got Leipzig up against Atletico Madrid, and if the tournament was based over 2 legs, as it usually is, I'd say Simeone's team are going to get through, but when it's a one-leg knockout, it can really go either way. What do you guys think about that picture?
Now, just quickly from my side, I think the way Leipzig have been playing that fast, nippy football with Timo Werner up front just banging the goals in, they definitely has stand a chance. Of all the dark horse teams, they are the one that stands out for me because of how they demonstrated the way they played against the English opposition earlier in the seasons against Spurs. So I think they have a genuine chance to take out Atletico Madrid. But having said that, they have to get through a very robust defense in Atletico Madrid. And Simeone will probably set up 4 at the back with a defensive midfield in front and probably play those 90 minutes like they did against Liverpool. So I think it's going to be tough. But they have a chance. For me, of all the minnow teams, I wouldn't classify them as a minnow right now, but they have a genuine chance of going through against Atletico Madrid, who are very, very strong.
Sajid, I'd agree with you in what you say about Leipzig, except that Timo Werner is not there at the moment. He's obviously joined Chelsea. So he won't be available for this as far as I'm aware. So I think it's going to be a bridge too far for Leipzig, although they're a quality side, and I think Atletico, they just have that know-how. So I think I again see Atletico going ahead progressing from this tie, and it's going to be an interesting game. I think Leipzig are very strong and a very good side with great players, but I see them again lacking that firepower without Werner in the team. Riaz?
Yeah, for me, like I said, I mean, if it was both over two legs, then I definitely have Atletico Madrid going through. But in a one-legged tie, you never know what's going to happen. I still favor Atletico to go through. I think they've got the prowess, they've got the experience, they've done it before, they've been at this stage of the competition. And yeah, they definitely can go through. And then, of course, last but not least, a huge game, really big one. Bayern Munich up against Barcelona. The other night, Messi was taking Koulibaly to the cleaners. He was taking cleaners. He was, I don't know, he just ran out of superlatives for me. Wasim, you were a big Messi fan. What did you think of his performance up against Napoli?
Yeah, I think he was phenomenal in the first half. I think he had a point to prove. He really wanted to show the world that that Barca have a chance to win the Champions League, and they do. But it's going to be tough. I think with in that game, Napoli had a few chances in the first half, in particular, and against a quality side, the outcome could have been much different. So I see Bayern as being that quality side that will be too strong for Barca. I see Barcelona have good players, but they have a few weaknesses in their team, and I see Bayern as the team to expose those weaknesses. So Messi's been phenomenal, and obviously any team that has him in their side will have a chance. But I see it as a bridge too far for Barca this time around, and I see Bayern going through.
Sajid, you know all about Lionel Messi. He's been ripping your defensive part for years. What's going to happen?
Yeah, he's a nemesis. He's someone on his day who takes out anybody. I don't care what your ego says. When you come up against Lionel Messi, 99.99% chance that you probably lose that battle. So my bet is on Barcelona. So for the simple fact of BMT, big match temperament. I think on those special occasions, those special nights, those nights in football when it really matters, those big players they step up. And I'm not saying Bayern Munich players won't step up, because they definitely have the caliber players in the form of Lewandowski and so on. They do have it, but I just think when you put them one against one, it's not the Barcelona of old. It's not the Pep Guardiola team of old. But I do feel the fact that they represent a club of such huge stature. I genuinely do believe that they have a massive opportunity to still take one and to over Bayern Munich. So I would say Barcelona to go through.
Are you sure? You're not saying Barcelona because of your affinity and your bias towards La Liga, Sajid? Because it sounds to me like it's that.
Yeah, no, look, I'm a big La Liga boy, as you know, and I mean, I would definitely say that as well. But they're my enemy team, but I wish them well in the European competitions, because I love seeing Spanish teams progress. It's the league. I believe it's the best league in the world. I know there are many that disagree with that, but I mean, that's an opinion.
Yeah, for me, just my 2 cents. I think as a squad, I think Bayern, like Wasim said, Bayern are strong at the moment. I think Barca, they heavily reliant on Messi pulling them over the line. And I think with the form Lewandowski's in, they've got Gnabry, they've got Kingsley Coman, they've got Thiago Alcantara, Kimmich as well. I mean, for me, I'm gonna go with Bayern ousting Barca. Although I'd like to see Barca, but on that note, guys, let's get to our predictions. We think it's gonna get through the quarterfinals, and who we're going to see continue into the semi-finals. We start with Atalanta and Paris Saint-Germain.
For me, PSG to take it 3-1.
Yeah, I see PSG going ahead as well, and taking the tie. I think 3-1 as well.
I also see PSG going through. Yes, I really don't want to say that. I'll say this. I see PSG going through, but it wouldn't surprise me if Atalanta pull off a shot. So yeah, that's what I'm going to stick with. Next game, Leipzig up against Atletico Madrid.
That's one for me, probably going to extra time. 2 quality teams. And probably to be decided either way in extra time. if the Atletico's defense holds out, then they have a good chance of going through. So, because for me, it could go either way. But if I have to put my money on it, I would say Atletico Madrid.
I'll go with Atletico 1-0. It will be a very defensive game. Although Leipzig are attacking, I think Atletico will try and keep it a very tight and robust game. So I see them going through 1-0.
Yeah, I would say defense was Thomas Partey shielding the defense was Oblak, who I think right now, I know I see you right. Oblak is number one. I think right now he's the number one goalkeeper in the world. Going to be tough for Leipzig. I'll go Atletico as well. And then let's go City Leon. I mean, it's hard to say this is a landslide. I'll go Man City, of course, to go through. I think, like PSG, they have a brilliant opportunity to win the Champions League, and for Pep to get that monkey off his back. He hasn't won the Champions League yet, anything other than Barca. What do you guys think, Wasim?
I think I'll go with City to win 2-1. The defense is still a bit found wanting a bit, but I think overall they should have enough to go through. So I'll go 2-1 Man City.
I would share that sentiment as well. I would say 3-1 to Man City.
Or more, depending on if the like Varane decide to play for Man City and give him a couple of opportunities as well. And then lastly, the biggest one, Barcelona up against Bayern. I've given my prediction. I'm going to go Bayern to go through.
Now, for me, it's Barcelona all the way. I think the Blaugrana colors are going to come out on Friday evening, and I think Barcelona is going to take it probably. If it's on their night and Suarez and Messi and the like, they all start clicking over there. We're looking at. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to say 3-1 to Bayern Munich. To Barcelona.
I was almost going to say I agree with you, but because you said to Barcelona, I disagree. As much as I would love Barcelona to go through, especially for Messi, but I see Bayern having too much power, so I'll go 3-0 Bayern.
Emphatic. That's quite an emphatic scoreline. So, guys, thank you very much. After this round of Champions League, of course, we hope to bring you a semi-final preview, and keep watching our channel. We have some more interesting and quality guests lined up to come on our channel. So please keep watching. Please subscribing on YouTube as well. Retweeting and sharing our videos on Instagram and Twitter as well. Wasim, thank you for your time. Riaz, thank you for your time. My pleasure. And Sajid, thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys. Look forward to some good football coming up.